Could David Moyes possibly complete both a double and a treble on Sunday? A double and a treble? What are you on about, Alex? Well, of course, I'm on about the double over Chelsea because we did beat them earlier this season at the London Stadium. When I'm talking about the treble, I'm talking about the fact that we've beaten Tottenham away in the Premier League this season. We've beaten Arsenal away in the Premier League this season. So if we do it against Chelsea, then yeah, I'm going to refer to that as the treble. Pretty good treble as well, I might say, considering that we had never beaten Arsenal at the Emirates before this season. We'd never beaten Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or Moyes hadn't before this season. If we do it against Chelsea, that's a pretty cool treble, that. It is. So yeah, it's been a season of firsts for David Moyes, and hopefully he can achieve another. Another one he achieved this season was against Brighton. We managed to beat them for the first time. So yeah, it has definitely been a season of firsts. And you never know. His record at Stamford Bridge hasn't been brilliant. He's like 18 games, 7 draws, 11 losses, so doesn't have the greatest record. And we don't have the greatest record there either. If we're playing Chelsea at home, very different. You know, we can get a result there and at home, and we have won a few times. But no, at Stamford Bridge, not always been great. Last season, we had that very annoying goal disallowed. Yeah, that was last season. I had to look it up, but it was Cornet's disallowed goal for that non-existent foul by Bowen. Stupid decision, like still one of the worst VAR decisions in my opinion. It really was. But yeah, that happened last season, which stopped us from, I think that was from getting a point, wasn't it, because we lost 2-1. So yeah, no, don't have the greatest record there, but you know, they do have a lot of injuries at the moment. They played on Thursday night. We didn't. We've got a week's break. And we haven't been in that position a lot this season. It's always been the other way around. And when it has been the other way around, we haven't fared too well when we played on the Thursday night. So hopefully that will be to our advantage, where we've had a week's break and we're playing someone who has played on the Thursday night and they may have some tired legs. And they are pretty much going to have to play the same 11 that they did on Thursday night against Tottenham, because they have got a lot of injuries. And I mean a lot of injuries, which we will get into in a minute. And we can pretty much put out a full-strength squad. So we should be getting the win. Now, if you're looking at what we've got to fight for this season, well, not too much. Pretty much league position. It would be nice to finish above Chelsea, and a win on Sunday would help us do that. But they've still got a game in hand on us, and we've still got Manchester City away to play. So, yeah, if you're looking for those European places, they're gone. I would say they're gone. Chelsea, though, you know, they are in a position where they could get those European spots, so they may have a little bit more to fight for. You know, they've been picking up the results recently. They have put themselves in contention. They've still got a couple of awkward games, and if you look back over their last 10 games, their performances has been good, but they are liable to slip up here and there and put in some weird performances. You know, they did get a 3-2 win against Newcastle, a 4-2 win against Leicester in the FA Cup. Then they go and draw 2-2 against Burnley. But then so did we at home, so I can't really say much about that. They had to come back from behind to beat Manchester United 4-3 in a fantastic game. Cole Palmer hat-trick. Then they go to Sheffield United and draw 2-2. Again, weird result. But again, didn't we do that? Can't really say much. Then they beat Everton at home 6-0. They lose against Man City in the FA Cup 1-0. Then they lose away to Arsenal 5-0. Yeah, again, can't really say much because they beat us 6-0 at home. But again, you know, inconsistency is there. They're liable to put in a really dodgy performance now and then. They really are. Then they get a draw against Villa. And obviously they won 2-0 against Tottenham in midweek. So yeah, they have been picking up the points. They have been putting in performances, but they are liable to put in the odd, really weird performance. And they're due one, I feel. I feel they are due one. So it could be a poor performance they put in on Sunday. It could be. But we know that we are also liable to put in the odd poor performance. And the last time we were in West London this season, we put in a very poor one against Fulham. But hopefully we definitely put in a better performance than we did in that game. I really do hope so. So, yeah, no, it could be an interesting game. I think the advantage is to us because we've had that week's break, because we have got a pretty much full fit squad, while Chelsea don't, and they played only a few days ago. So, you know, if you're looking at the game and you're looking at it like that, then you would say, yeah, we should be going into this game as favourites. I do feel like I feel like that we have been the better side this season. We have been better than Chelsea. So it is a game that we should be looking at and thinking we should be winning this game. Will we though? I don't know. Are we going to put in that performance? Are we going to really give it all we can? You just don't know, do you? Because they haven't been recently, and you've got all this stuff going on behind the scenes with Moyes and Steiden. Is Moyes manager? Is he leaving? Is he going? He's probably leaving. The players know. Is that going to affect their performance? Is it going to, you know, impact how much effort they put in? You don't know. I just really, really hope that we end the season on a high. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Chelsea do have a lot of injuries at the moment. They've got pretty much, I think, like 14 first team senior players out. There are a couple that could be back. Nukanu, I can't ever say his name. Colwill could be back, but they'll probably be on the bench. But, you know, they've got Reece James out, Thiago Silva, Diassi, Gusto, Fernandes, Lavia, Sanchez, Fofana, Chilwell. They are all out. They won't be playing, which leaves them with like only 11 fit senior outfield players, which is crazy. So they are pretty much playing the same team every week at the moment, and we've got Gued out. That's it. I think that is it. So we can put out a full strength squad. You know, Areola in goal, Emerson in the back with Mavropanos and Zuma. Yeah, Mavropanos should be back. Probably Sofel on the right, Alvarez, Souček, Paquetá, Kudas on the left, Bone on the right, Antonio up top. So we've got the stronger team. We've got a fully fit squad. We don't have a particularly brilliant bench. We don't, but neither do Chelsea. So, yeah, I still do think that we should be going into this game and looking at it as a game that we can win. Will we? I don't know. You know, our recent performances and recent results haven't really given us, you know, a lot to be hopeful for. We did get a decent draw against Liverpool in our last game, but I really thought that Liverpool were there for the taking, and we should have tried a little bit harder than we had that loss against Fulham the week before. So, yeah, the performances of late have not been particularly good, and we keep on picking up draws and losses, not too many wins. So we definitely need to try and pick up at least 1 or 2 more wins before the end of the season. And we've only got 3 games to do it, and I feel like Sunday will be a great opportunity for us to pick up a win, because I really do think we can. Then we've got Luton at home, where I do feel like we should be picking up a win. And obviously we've got Man City, last game of the season, which we probably won't win. And if we do surprise in that, if we do cause a surprise or a shock in that game and get a result against them, that could mean Arsenal could win the title. I don't really want that to happen. No, we don't want that to happen, do we? So, you know, hopefully whatever position we're going to end in, it's all kind of sorted by then. We still want to finish as high as we can because, you know, more money and stuff like that. If we are still in contention for those European spots, then you know, it could be more on the line in that game than the Man City would probably hope is on the line in that game, and Arsenal probably hope there is on the line in that game, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm still hoping that we can pick up a result on Sunday, and we can put in a really good performance, and the players can give us some performances which ends our season on a high. That's what I'm hoping for. And so, you know, Moyes' tenure at West Ham United can end on a positive note rather than negative one. And if he can get his first win at Stamford Bridge, while at West Ham, I'll be really happy for him. I really would, because as I say, season of firsts. First time he won at the Emirates, first time he won in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, first time he could win at Stamford Bridge. That would actually be really great to see. So I am really hoping that we put in a really, really strong performance and we can pick up that win. So as per usual, I am going to be positive and going to say, yes, we're going to get that win. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1. I'm not going to say who's got the score, but I feel like we're going to get that win. We always concede, but we can score some goals. Kudas to get on the score sheet though. He's due a goal, and I think he will. I do. So as per usual, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to get more up-to-date news and updates on West Ham United, follow me over on my TikTok. I can post more regular on there with ease. That's at West Ham Fan 86. But if you like this video, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you're having a great evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you are watching, and hopefully we can get a result against Chelsea. Come on, you Irons.